did it for over a year, all these recordings, and then suddenly she had to leave because of COVID. Back in England during lockdown, she managed to sort through these hours of rather wandering questions and answers and talks and discussions and make a book out of it. So that's how it came about. All along, I never believed it would actually get published. I thought it was a fantasy in her mind. She'd never written a book. She was a theatre critic. And so she was very excited about it and very enthusiastic. But I thought, goodness me, you know, how do we ever get a book out of all this? And then
she talks a lot, so
yeah.
For her, having thousands of hours of voice notes and footage is very easy.
I'm very curious about what was left out of accessing all of that. Maybe there's another book in there.
No, sometimes I said this is off the record.
Okay, so one thing that I was very curious about, and I'm sure readers will be, is the whole trigger point of you moving to Bombay was the love story between you and your husband, who's sitting right here. So could you tell us how it all began? How did you meet Anand Mehta? What were those first few sparks?
Well, really have to be candid. I always say it was a foggy night in London town. We were both at LSE. Anand was doing still undergraduate economics, and I was doing a non-graduate 2-year diploma in social administration, which was a basic training for social work. And I hadn't known a soul when I went to LSE, so I talked to anybody I was sitting next to, and I talked to a couple of West Indian guys one day, and we became friends. And every Friday night at LSE, they used to have what was known as a hop. Nobody would know what a hop was now, but a hop was a sort of informal get-together in the 3 Tons bar. So Bert and his friend Jake said, come, we're going to the hop.